And this happened today. For the first time in a long time, had to walk my dog. Had to go for a walk without my dog. I said, um, "This is yeah. This is why I was a little bit late today. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll let it play real quick. You know, just thought I would share that um, for the first time, I walked Skinny, my dog. I walked her last night, and normally I walk her once a day, about a mile. It's about 1.1 miles. It's a good walk. Skinny is like pushing 16, almost 17 years old now. Really, really good shape. I don't cheat on anything. I don't give her any treats. I keep her diet really strict. That way, it's easy on her organs and intestines and all that. Mature dog formula. The treats are the walks that I do with her every day, and she loves the walks. She loves smelling the smells of the other neighborhood dogs that have, whatever, peed and everything else everywhere beforehand. Really good dog. And this morning was a break from the usual. I walked her. I walked her this morning because it's a beautiful fall day, and I wanted to, I just wanted to go for that morning walk because it was cool and it was awesome. And which again, I normally walk her once every 24 hours. This was like 12 hours later, and she couldn't do it. She like sat down like in the first minute and a half, looked at me, and just kept nodding her head back to the house. And I was like, okay, I guess you can't walk. You can't walk this frequently anymore. Okay, all right. And I put her back and didn't really know what to do. Was watching like a video on the AirPod, so I just kind of went for the walk myself, and then just kind of got that done. And I guess I was in denial of accepting how things were gonna be. And then I came back, and once I was back from the walk, that's when it saw her smiling, and I noticed all the gray hair. Now like really like seeing here that this is like the first real slither of like the decline, I guess. I mean, she's an old dog, I get it, but it's like I've never had her decline the walk. It's always been me keeping up with her, for sure. She wants to walk every night, never barks, is so confident that I'm never gonna skip on the walk that there's not even a bark at the door for me. It's always like just staring at me in total eagerness to go walk. So I never let her down. And man, that was definitely a gut punch. I don't know. I guess now I'm like accepting that it's for the first time I'm really like, okay, there's a limit. It's once a day, hopefully. Yeah, that wasn't fun to watch
Sub
again,
4
honestly.
skinny.
I was doing all right until I saw that again, and I'm like, damn, I was going through it earlier, bro. That sucked. That sucked. So, here's a picture. This is the picture I took when I got back. Um, Man, y'all, she is. Oh God, she is so awesome, man. She's so old, but she's such a good. And she always smiles, man. She always smiles. Like, never barks at me. It's just like every day is awesome, bro. Like, y'all know during the subathon here, I walked her. How I've been's how I've been. I've really proud of that. I don't do the bullshit. I don't give her the treats that are like bad for her organs or whatever. It makes her poop all fucking bad and whatnot. The diet is strict. The portion is controlled. I'm really good on that, and I feel great about that because I walk her every day. She wants to walk, we go for the walk. She knows when the walk's gonna be. I grab the leash, losing her goddamn mind. But until I grab the leash, she doesn't even bark. She's just at the door, just like silent, waiting. Smelling all those smells, she's smelling all these other dogs and whatnot in the neighborhood here, and finally we get to go, and we go. And I love it. We walk, I'm a loving, considerate dog dad. I walk her at night when it's cooler because it's hot as shit in the day. Though at this time of year it's a bit better right now. But generally, like, February to like September is like hot as fuck in Louisiana. So I have to like, it's too hot. The asphalt's too hot. So I walk her at night when it's cool, and she loves that. So yeah, I don't know, man. Just I just wanted to share that because it was kind of like it definitely was what was holding me up today. I was like, I was not ready for that, and I guess again, she's not bad. It's just more that I'm, normally I walk her at night, and this was me walking her like 12 hours later rather than 24 hours later. And again, she's 16, so she's in amazing health for 16 years old. So I'm not ungrateful, no doubt. And I'd already had done. I didn't even bring this up here, but I'd already had done some of those like there's like a steroid injection thing you can do for aging dogs, and we gave her 3 of those, and it helped. And so I've already done like what I can. Like it's just it's just the sun setting in its own way here. I mean, she has like, and it's so much gray hair now. She's so up there at this point, but no, man, she's still happy as fuck. She's not dead or anything, and she's not like limping. It's just that she just sat down and was like, yeah, I'm tired. I just had never seen her do that before. Is all. And then here, if you want to see, I dropped the I always do the Apple Watch, so you can see here, all the walks. And I'm just showing you like month by month. When you see 1.1 miles, you can see here, how often, it goes back to May of 2021 when I got the Apple Watch. But of course, it's not when the walks started. Just kind of showing you the conduct, You know, um, I I walk the walk and talk the talk. Do I manually track these? Like, what do you mean? No, I just like, you just hit the start workout button on my watch when I go. That was I tracked that in context for calorie tracking. It just happens to be also like when I would walk skinny for sure. But cool. Skinny gives me an excuse to go walk outside and touch grass. I'm not a chronically online streamer, so I go touch grass daily. So even during the subathon, I thought it was important to not skip that. So yeah, that happened today, and again, it's not the end of the world. I cried, and I was definitely going through it for a second there, but no big deal. I'm gonna try walking her tonight, and if tonight's bad, and if like tonight she's still not good, then I will look into taking her to the vet and see what's going on. But for now, I think it's just her tired, because it's like, admittedly, she has been slowing down. Like, the walks take longer because I'm waiting for her. And sometimes she wants to walk. She wants to do like the shorter route, which is like about a 0.7 mile. I go all the way around the neighborhood, but sometimes she wants to go for a shorter walk. So yeah.
33 months woo. Any Steam Next Fez playing?
Thank you, White Lens. Thank you for 33 months. No, Steam Next Fest I have not even looked into here. We've been so busy with other shit right now. Every time Next Fest happens, I'm always like in the middle of some shit, so I haven't even like looked at it to see. Jet Force L, thank you for the 89 months. Comment here from Grotpar. It's never easy. Even on the day I had to let my dog go, she was still smiling and alert, and seeing them like that just makes everything harder because their mind is alright, but the body's just giving up. But even if she has to slow down, doesn't mean she has to give up entirely. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. It's a little bit scary, I will say, because a bit of a story is that my neighbor, my next door neighbor, let's just call him Mr. T. That's like, I realize that's actually that. Okay. So yeah, my let's just yeah, sure, why not? Let's just go ahead and yeah. So my neighbor, Mr. T, he we've been neighbors for a while now, right? And he's not Mr. T here, obviously. He's not even black. But anyways, my neighbor saw me and Skinny, you know, because there's been some times where I'm like, I'm calling a friend back, and on the AirPods, and Skinny is, you know, just she hears me talking on the front porch, and she can hear me from the backyard, and she can hear Dad talking, and she just, you know, she thinks I'm gonna go for a walk without her. That's her fear, I can tell. So okay, you know, she's a good dog. I let her out in the front yard, and she just all she wants to do is hang out with Dad, me, and be in the front yard and just lays there in the grass and just like enjoys the company. Like because now she can smell all the smells she couldn't smell from the backyard down the front yard, and she's just having a fun time and whatnot, right? And so Mr. T sees me and is like, man, you and that dog, huh? And I'm like, yeah, that's my girl, it's my world right there, right? And he's like, he looks at me and he's like, man, reminds me of my dog. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know you had a dog. And he was like, yeah, I did. I had. Yeah, my dog, I forget the name of the dog, but I never saw it. It was before I moved here, right? My dog passed in 2014. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, I mean, have you thought about, you know, getting another one? And I admit, I asked that question, like, not having never dealt with, like, pet death before. I'm gonna be real there. I asked him that, and he was like, oh, no, way too soon. I'm not over it yet. And this was like in 2021. Dude, this was like, you know, it had been a minute. And I'm like, 2014, 2021. And he was like, nah, I'm not over it. I'm not ready yet. And I was like, damn. At that time, Skinny, you know, pucker than anything else here. So that didn't really like hit me. But then I thought about that today, and I'm like, man, whew, what is that gonna be like for me? I'm gonna be a fucking mess. I also remember when I thought Skinny had like a heartworms or some kind of like bacteria infection that was gonna be lethal, and I was like crying at the vet, and I'm like, is my baby gonna be okay? And they were like, yeah, we're gonna. And I mean, bro, I was just like, you know, we were doing all the tests and everything else here, and I'm just like, fuck, bro. I didn't think I was gonna be all teary-eyed and a mess, but I was a mess. I was like, man, I really want to get to the bottom of that, please. You know, because I'm just like, why me? You know, I take good care of her. I don't feed her any trash. It's strictly the formula food, like this expensive, dumb fucking shit. It's like fucking, it's like $150 for a 50-pound bag. It's like expensive as fuck. And I'm like, for my queen, you know, it makes her poop solid. She poops so good. So and she loves it. So I'm like, okay, all right, we gotta keep it going here. You know, shit like that. It's just like, you know. But yeah, he said that, and I was just like, bro, damn, 2014, he's still not over it. You know, 7 years later, that, oh man, that's definitely something there. The most therapeutic thing for me was after my golden died. I was volunteering at animal shelters in his memory. Even though I still don't currently own any pets, I feel like I at least could. I'll admit, right now I've been having thoughts. I had some pretty impulsive thoughts today. I was like, man, what if I gave Skinny a friend? I don't know. I just had that impulse thought. What if I just like adopted another dog and just like gave her like a friend or something? Don't admit shit like that. Oh, is that? I don't think it's a bad thought. I don't know. I was just like, it was like an impulsive thought a little bit there. I don't know. Maybe I'm having like dog fever or some shit. I'm just kind of going through here. Does she go to the dog park? I've taken her to the dog park a couple of times. The problem is the good dog park is like, it's kind of in a terrible spot. Like you have to like drive there. Like it's not even close to like walkable at all. Like it's like painfully in the middle. Like the good dog park is like in the busiest part of town, and it's like just trafficzilla, and it just kind of like, it sucks to get there. It's like a 25-minute drive of just bullshit. So I don't really like going there because it's like it's annoying to get to. But you know, I've taken her before, and she has a good time for sure. So but dogs and cats do get jealous, and she does have a friend. I see. I am not gonna lie, dude. It's not even close, y'all. Man, I can never tell you about it. You have to ask Venom when you get a chance. But Venom has said so many times before here that, like, that dog loves me. It's my dog for sure. Because when Venom was a full-time student or everything else here, I was the one who was home all day. I'm dog dad. I'm the one. She just saw me there all day and naturally got attracted to me. When it comes to walking her, I mean, Venom has told me stories like, okay, like whenever I'm not home, like if I'm on travel for work, right, and it's Venom home walking Skinny, Skinny is like waiting for me. She's like she's at the door, like Venom's trying to walk her on the leash, and the dog is just like at the door waiting for me, and not even like like barking, just like no, just like sitting politely, like confident that, oh no, the walks are with dad. I mean, yeah, dad's always the one to, yeah, mom, it's cool that you're here, but yeah, dad's the one he's the essential part of the walk. And it just breaks my heart, and I'm just like, oh my god. Shit like that, like things I only hear about those stories only happen when I'm not here, so I never get to see that proof of affection. But like, just it breaks my heart in half, in like a good way, So, so wait a generous amount of time for grieving before getting a new pet. Okay, well, it wouldn't be to replace. It was more like I don't know. I just kind of see that the hourglass is now clearly on the other side, and I'm running, and the time is finite, and I'm trying to think of like, what do I want to do with Skinny before like it's a really big decline where like, okay, we're not walking anymore. So I'm trying to think about that here, I guess. Maybe I'm overthinking it. It's also my first. They're just thoughts I had out loud. They're not. I have nothing to report other than like I had never had that thought before until today. Today's also been like a whiplash of emotions for me currently. So, yeah. I don't view it as replacing her at all. Like, I mean, clearly, like, look, if anything, look, I'll reassure y'all here. I'll update in the Discord. I'll let y'all know in the Discord how tonight goes. Again, I'm expecting a solid walk tonight, no big deal. And then if not, then I'll let you know how it goes. But yeah, we're walking tonight. That's why I'm chilling right now. I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, once every 24 hours.
Try thirst.
Okay, all right. So there's that. All right. So we can move on from here now to that. That was a bit of a tearjerker there, not gonna lie. Okay. So next up here, I got some exciting news. Thank you, Fine Like Wine, for the 125 months. You crazy. Again, I apologize here, chat. There's gonna be no gameplay today. We're gonna be looking at we are gonna be doing looking at Sakurai videos later on here. So, but I'm glad y'all are chilling right now. We're just doing a lot of yapping today, so I apologize here if you wanted gameplay. Stay strong. I'm sure we are all down to hear about Skinny updates if you need to talk, but don't forget mental distress from losing a pet can be a tall toll too. Don't feel bad about stream suffering from it. I can see you getting sad on your face, and I hate to see it. Yeah, no, I mean, I've been checking on Skinny all day. Like, it's, if Skinny was like declining or like passing, right? Okay, yeah, I can tell it's gonna be like that's gonna be a lot for sure. For sure. Y'all have seen me at the Albea Sanctuary. I love animals, no doubt. I'm Team Bunny. I don't mind indoor dogs. I don't mind my dog sleeping with me. I don't give a shit. Just gives me an excuse to clean the house more often, honestly. I love the cats. And the cats are awesome. Even Blue. I mean, look, Venom won't admit it, but Blue loves me more. Blue is like up because I'm home all day, so Blue is like on my shit. Like Blue, y'all have seen what Blue does. Blue is that's just what's on camera. Blue off camera is like 10 times more affectionate than that. Um, so yeah, the bunny. I'm not anti bunny. We found a wild bunny. It's clearly domesticated here. I don't know where it got lost. They put the lost sign up here, and yeah, I would love to keep the bunny if it didn't mean. But again, I don't know how to make two indoor cats and a bunny all get along. So it's just kind of like that's the only reason. And we don't have like a perimeter ready outside for the bunny. But in the end, also like we're in South Louisiana, so it's like we found a friend who has like a ranch where she can like where like the three guinea pigs have like a separate perimeter for the bunny to have a happier life. So in the end, there we are. Does he actually let you pet him? Blue or the bunny? The bunny, yes. The bunny was terrified on the first day, but by day 3, the bunny was like all up in our shit, and I felt bad that we didn't have a bigger spot for him to hang out in and whatnot. Does Blue? Yes, but you have to pet him in the way that he likes. You can't. Don't grab him. The whole thing is you want to grab him and just like because he's such a fat cat. Like he's a big cat. You got to let him do the thing. The reason why. Look, okay, don't tell Venom this here. The reason why Blue likes me more than her is because Venom can't resist grabbing Blue and just doing the whole like, oh you're so cute, oh you're so cute. Whereas tri-hex, try harder. I'm chill. I'm just like, yeah, I see you. What you want to do? And he like, he just wants to. What he wants to do is he wants to initiate the affection. It's not I grab him. It's okay. He rubs my leg, his tail does a little thing and whatnot. So he's feeling really affectionate. Okay, cool. I go sit in the nearest chair, hops on my lap, needs making muffins and biscuits, and he does this for like 5 minutes straight. He's just like, and the thing is, he's just so confused. It's like he's trying to tell me something, or he's processing the affection because he just. I mean, dude, his purr motor is like it's so fucking loud. When it turns on, it's like a THX intro. It is loud as shit. I'm like, brother, you all right? Yeah. So he's crazy. This is his purr right here, by the way. And it's just loud as shit for no fucking reason, bro. So, anyways, that aside here. So, sorry, I forgot what we're talking about here now. Yeah, okay. Anyways, yeah. So, that's skinny. That's the cats. I love pets. I'm not. I love animals. Y'all see me at the Alvea Sanctuary. I'm built different. Whatever here.